What's up, guys? Or should I say, not be using what's up anymore because of our truth. Shut up! No, what's up, guys? Tonight, Monday Night Raw. I'm gonna be talking about Monday Night Raw, a review of Monday Night Raw, and slash Extreme Rules because I wasn't able to do an Extreme Rules review last night. I was having problems with my freaking camera, so let's do this. Tonight, Monday Night Raw. Arguably one of the best Raws I've seen in a while. It was The Rock's birthday. Happy birthday to you, Rock. My favorite superstar of all time. My only favorite WWE superstar of all time. He is in my top 5 or 10 superstars. He's at number 1 in my top 10 favorite WWE superstars of all time list, and it's on my channel. It's in the About Me or something. I don't know what it's called. The Rock's birthday was tonight. This is arguably one of the best Raws I've seen in a long time. The only Raw I can really think of that was really good, that got me really excited, was the Raw before Elimination Chamber when we found out who was the guest host for Monday Night Raw. For WrestleMania, and The Rock came out and he came back. That was the Raw that was really good. This is the Raw that topped it. This Raw is the best. This was the best Raw I've seen in a while. I mean, The Rock's birthday, you can't get any better than that. He was back in Miami, in his hometown, and it was the best. So, The Rock came out in the beginning. You know, he talked about his football career and how he's come so far, and how he's talking about his birthday and some stuff like that. And then the general manager messages Michael Cole on his iPad, and then, you know, The Rock interrupts, and, you know, it was just funny. It was funny stuff to see Michael Cole get bashed by The Rock, because who can bash someone better than The Rock? No one. And I mean no one. So he bashed Michael Cole so bad, and called him a bitch, and I don't know what he actually said, but I just heard bitch. So, then the other time, The Rock got away with bitch. So, yeah, it was just funny. It was funny stuff. And then Michael Cole said he's a winner. He Mr. WrestleMania. He won at 2 pay-per-views. He's the best. Then he said, I only hang around with winners, and he pulled off his shirt, and it was a Boston Celtics jersey, Kevin Garnett, Boston Celtics jersey number 5, and fans hated him because the Celtics beat Miami in... No, wait, fudge. No, wait, no, they didn't. They beat the Knicks. Okay, I'm getting to basketball now. Okay, getting off topic. Yeah, so, because the Celtics are going on in their winning streak in the NBA playoffs. I don't know where they're going, but, you know. So, who cares? And then The Rock said, if you're a man, then you'll come in the ring and read the message to my face. And he said, Michael Cole came in the ring finally, as the man that he is, came in the ring and demanded apology from The Rock, because, you know, The Rock has been bashing him ever since Michael Cole pretty much started in the WWE. If you go back to the old days, like 1999, The Rock would bash Michael Cole any way he could, any interview that he could. He put he put his own t-shirt on Michael Cole's head so he wouldn't have to look at him. And he said, don't move, jabroni. And even if he just sneezed or twitched or anything, he would say, just stay still, jabroni. And he would just bash him so good, and it just brought me back to those days, and it was funny. It was really funny. And then The Rock apologized, and, you know, Michael Cole shook his hand, and The Rock said, I have one more thing to say. Miami, he said, I have one more thing to say. Heat, bitch. I didn't actually hear him say bitch, but, you know, I could probably hear him say, I could imagine him saying it, because they're in Miami, and the Miami Heat. He's like, heat, bitch, and he gave him the rock bottom, and he did people's elbow, and it was just great. It was a great moment, and then JR came out, and he joined instead of Michael Cole, which was awesome. He had and you had Michael Cole out for pretty much the entire show, and JR was there, and it just made it even better. I like the fact that they're bringing back Jim Ross, because he makes Raw better when you're at home. I mean, when you're at a live event, you don't hear the commentary. You just see the matches, and you see the interviews, and you see the backstage stuff, and you just see all of that. When you're at home, you don't want to be hearing Michael Cole all the freaking time. That's why I'm so glad they're bringing back Jim Ross, and I hope that he stays for a long time, because he makes wrestling at home when you're watching it interesting, because he says like, oh, that was a slobber knocker over knockdown. Oh, that'll put a hurting on him. Like, just good stuff that makes it more interesting and makes it funny. And that was great. Now, the first match of the night was a Divas match. It was Maurice against Kelly Kelly, my two favorite Divas. I'm not gonna get into that. But the match really never got started. I mean, Maurice just like pushed Kelly, and then Kelly did a bulldog, and then we heard Karma's music, aka Awesome Kong. She came out. My God, she's a freaking beast. I did not see last night at Extreme Rules, but I read online and I saw some pictures. She is beast. She puts a hurting on somebody. It's like Kelly was scared out of her freaking mind. Like, she could not contain how scared she was, and Karma just like picked her up almost in a pedigree position, but she lifted her up instead and then slammed her back down. So it was like Triple H doing a pedigree, but then really going up really high and then bringing him back down. So it was a modified version of a pedigree into a, so to say, front suit flex. Because you have the thing for Triple H where you underhook the arms and then you lift them up, and that's the same kind of position for a front-facing suplex. I mean, you just go, boom. It was a modified version of a pedigree and a front-facing suplex. That's how I look at it. I don't know if you agree, but that's how I look at it. And she just pretty much destroyed Maurice, and I'm interested in seeing where they're gonna go with Awesome Kong. I don't know if I want to. A lot of people are saying they want to see her feud with Beth Phoenix. I don't know. I'm not really sure, but you know, it would be cool to see two of the strongest in the WWE right now. And I don't know, maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. Only time can tell. And then we had the second match, which was they didn't have a lot of matches on the card that night. Yeah, they didn't have a lot. They had a tag team match with Alberto Del Rio first came out, and he was on commentary in the match. It was all four are draft picks from Smackdown. It was Jack Swagger and Drew McIntyre against Kofi Kingston and Rey Mysterio. Actually, it was a pretty well-paced match for a tag team match. It was actually a good match. Raw had some good matches mixed in with The Rock. You get a great Raw. I mean, they had some pretty good matches. They only had like 3 matches, and they still made it great. I mean, it was a well-paced match. I actually enjoyed watching Rey Mysterio and Kofi Kingston against Drew McIntyre and Jack Swagger. I really didn't enjoy the fact that Alberto Del Rio's kind of getting in the business of Rey Mysterio again. I don't know if they're going to have him feud or not. I really would not like to have them feud. I would like to see Alberto Del Rio get into the championship title spot. Maybe he can feud with John Cena. That would make a pretty good feud. I mean, you know, he still has a thing going with The Miz, but, you know, that could be interesting. It would be interesting to see Alberto Del Rio against John Cena. That's all I'm saying. They pretty much already ended it on SmackDown. What are they gonna do? Continue it on to Raw? I mean, like, okay, let's end it. Okay, let's take a break. Alberto Del Rio, you're gonna go in the title picture. Rey Mysterio, you're gonna go nowhere. Okay, Alberto Del Rio and Rey Mysterio, you're on the same show now. Let's feud again. I mean, what? It doesn't make sense. Alberto Del Rio, just lost at Extreme Rules, and now you're gonna put him back in a feud with Rey Mysterio? It doesn't make sense. He should be in a world title position, or at least close to being in a title position against someone else. At least someone else. I mean, Rey Mysterio again? I thought they ended that feud. So that was... I liked the match, but then the ending was just not good with Alberto Del Rio. John Morrison and R-Truth was supposed to have a match, but R-Truth ended up coming out and attacking John Morrison, which was not really cool. I didn't like it that much. His finishing maneuver sucks. Like, you can totally tell he's not hitting the floor, but, like, it's kind of like the zigzag, but from a front-facing position. So he just jumps up and then brings him back down, and he did that twice. Once on the concrete and once on the ramp. But, I really want to see those two in a match together. I'm looking forward to seeing them in a match together. And he had John Cena defending his WWE Championship against The Miz. I liked that match. It was better than the WrestleMania match. It was well-paced. It was better than the WrestleMania match. I have to say, it was. WrestleMania match sucked. Slow-paced. Went nowhere. Could not top The Undertaker and Triple H match. Mixed in with the fact that, they suck. They sucked in that match. That match was slow-paced. It was going nowhere from the beginning. But this match was well-paced. I liked it. I enjoyed it. And it was a pretty good match. I thought The Miz had taken the title, but then it ended up that the referee found out that The Miz used the title to win, and then he reversed his decision. Now John Cena is the WWE Champion still. By the end of the night, a lot of stars and celebrities have said their birthday wishes to The Rock, and it was pretty cool to see a lot of them say happy birthday to The Rock. Some of them including Steve Carell, George Lopez, Dwayne Wade, and LeBron James, Samuel L. Jackson, just a lot of Ludacris, a lot of other people that are fans of The Rock and just wished him happy birthday. And then you had Vince McMahon come out and he said, "Thank you, Rock, for just being The Rock." I mean, what else can you really say to The Rock? Thank you for just being you, being entertaining and electrifying. And it was just awesome to see Vince McMahon again. And then he brought out a singer. I forgot her name. I don't know her name. But she sang happy birthday to him. And it was awesome. And The Rock is just electrifying. And he is the best. And this Raw was the best Raw I've seen since the Raw before Elimination Chamber, when they revealed the WrestleMania guest host to be The Rock. I mean, on that night you had The Rock actually coming back. Now it's The Rock's birthday. It's so great. Those two Raws will stick out in my mind in 2011. Those two are my top favorite Raws of 2011. I mean, first one, he had The Rock come back. What else can you get better than that? This one, he had great matches. He had pretty good matches. The debut of Karma, which was awesome. Mixed in with The Rock and his birthday celebration, awesome. WWE title match, which you don't really see on Raw a lot, awesome. Just great wrestling and just awesome. It was just the best Raw I've seen in a while. So that's all I got to say about that. Follow me on Twitter at YoungAG21. Follow me on Daily Booth, Aaron, MySpace, Aaron, Facebook, Aaron, and that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Check out our I Will Catch a Grenade for You Selena Gomez video. It's pretty cool, it's funny. And then check out the bloopers from that video because we messed up like a lot. So I'll see you guys later. I don't have a Team Bring It or Just Bring It shirt. I will though. I'm getting a package tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I'm getting a Rock t-shirt. I'm not going to tell you which one it is, but you'll see hopefully tomorrow it comes. If there's no problems, I will do an unboxing video. So, yeah, that's all I got to say about that, and I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.